I'm Paulo Mendes.
And I'm Annie Limis.
Welcome to Everett Community College.
We're here in Whitehorse Hall, home to our visual arts, physical sciences, and journalism programs. Here, students can focus on skill development in studio art, photography, graphic design, web design, and more, with access to all the professional equipment they'll need. It's also home to The Clipper, EVCC's award-winning student newspaper, where students get hands-on, real-life experience via the printed publication and continuously updated multimedia website. Whitehorse also hosts our physical science programs, which include astronomy, atmospheric science, chemistry, computer science, engineering, geoscience, oceanography, and physics.
Hi, Annie.
Hey, Paulo, all fueled up and ready to go?
Yeah, we're about to head across the street and check out Liberty Hall. Want to come along?
Thanks, but I think I'm going to head over to the Student Fitness Center for a quick workout.
Okay, cool. Catch up with you later.
All right.
Liberty Hall is one of the newest buildings on campus. It's home to EVCC's health sciences and public safety programs, which include nursing, medical assisting, criminal justice and fire science, among others. Liberty has its own bookstore, where students can buy health science supplies or grab a snack. Whoa, look at the time. I need to get to MTech. Let me drop you off with Annie on the way.
Oh, hi, that was quick. Welcome to the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. Students enrolled at EVCC have free access to the fitness center. Just show your student ID to use the weight room, treadmills, or climbing wall anytime the gym is open. Physical education, yoga, and kickboxing classes are offered, and the Student Fitness Center is home to the Trojans, EVCC's 11 athletic teams, which include soccer, baseball, softball, basketball, track and field, cross country, and women's volleyball. Plus, it's a great place to unwind after a tough test or too many hours of studying. Hey, Paulo wants to know if you want to check out MTech. I'll tell him you're on your way.
You made it! For the next part of our tour, I thought I would show you around MTech, the Advanced Manufacturing Training and Education Center. MTech offers certificates that build to a college degree and family-wage jobs in the manufacturing industry. Programs include manufacturing pre-employment, engineering technology, composites technician, welding and fabrication, precision machining, and mechatronics. MTech students get the opportunity to work on exciting projects, like building radio-controlled cars and drones. Well, I better get back to class. Why don't you join Annie up in Park Student Union to finish up on our tour?
Hi, glad you found your way up from MTech. This is Park Student Union, kind of the hub for students on campus. This is where students enroll, register, pay tuition, buy parking permits, bus passes, and more. It's also home to Student Life, EVCC's Center for Leadership, Inclusion, Fun, and Engagement. With over 40 student clubs and organizations, information about campus event, and student leadership opportunities, Student Life is a great place for students to get involved and connected to campus. You can also find out about student housing through Student Life. Living on campus is a great way to meet friends, and student housing residents are only steps away from classes, the fitness center, transit center, and more. Another great feature of Parks is the Parks Cafe. With a great variety of food at reasonable prices, Parks Cafe is a great place to eat, study, or just hang out with friends. Parks is also where students can get their student ID and buy their books.
Hey, how did it go?
Great, we're just wrapping up.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us for a tour of EVCC.
Hopefully we've given you a taste of what EVCC is all about.
If you'd like to learn more about how you can become a student here, visit the website.
Or better yet, schedule a tour and see everything EVCC has to offer. Bye!
Good evening and welcome back to Liberty Walker Court. I'm Michael Gose, and it's time for Everett Trojan men's basketball. The women dropped Skagit 63-55. Had a little break in between games. I've had my hot dog, but I saved plenty for you if you want to come on down. We got a few seats underneath us still available and quite a few across the way as the Trojans are taking on the Skagit Valley Cardinal. Trojans finished the non-conference schedule at 13-2, finishing second in the NWAC North to these Cardinals who finished, they ran the table. They went 15-0 in non-conference action, so they are sitting on top of the standings in the NWAC North. Coaches poll kind of looks the same. Not at the top, though, but it's number 3 and 4 with the Cardinals number 3 in the coaches poll and Everett right behind them in number 4. We're going to go down courtside. Voice of the Trojans, Dan Murphy, is going to be getting us underway with the lineups in just a moment. Let's go courtside down to Dan Murphy.
Officials or other fans, we thank you for your cooperation. And now at this time, we invite all those in attendance, if you would please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we join the players and coaches on the floor to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, let's get the action underway by introducing the starting lineups for both of these teams that will do battle tonight out here on the Larry Walker Court. Beginning first with the visiting Cardinals from Skagit Valley College. Here is their starting lineup. Wearing number 0, Willie Thomas III. Wearing number 1, Anthony Iglesias. Number 4, Daniel Santana. Number 5, Cade Isaacson. And rounding out the starters for the Cardinals, wearing number 12, Marquand Williams. The Cardinals are coached by assistant Jamar Williams and the head coach, Carl Howell. All right, come on, Trojan Nation. Put your hands together. Let's make a little noise because it is time to introduce the reigning, defending, back-to-back North Region champion Everett Trojans. Here is their starting lineup. Beginning in the backcourt with a 5'11" sophomore guard out of Salt Lake City, Utah, wearing number 2, P.O. McQuay. And in the front court, a 6'7" sophomore from Spokane, Washington. He wears number 10, Cameron Underwood. Joining him in the backcourt, a 6'6" sophomore from Orem, Utah, number 15, Tyler Walker. Next, a 6'7" freshman forward from Farmington, Utah, number 23, Devin Smith. Rounding out the starters for the Trojans, a 6'3" freshman guard from Snohomish, Washington, number 30, Bobby Martin. The Trojans are coached by assistants Nick Fantini, Daniel Thompson, and the head coach, Mike Troutman.
And we are ready to get underway. Coming to you from Larry Walker Court, Trojans coming off of a victory rounding out the non-conference season against Tacoma, 115-60. Your starters, Mockway, Underwood, Walker, Smith, and Martin. For Skagit, Thomas, Iglesia, Santana, Isaacson, and Williams. It's going to be Thomas going out to meet with Devin Smith for the tip. And here we go. Tip goes to the Trojans. Bobby Martin corralling that one to Mockway. Underwood kicks that out to Walker. Walker's shot is good for three. Quick 3-0 lead for the Trojans. Santana shot, no good. Rebound Trojans. Stolen away there by Santana. Shot up, no good from Williams. Mockway is going to slow it down a little bit. Underwood, back to Mockway. Walker with the ball. Set out to Martin. Mockway with the shot, rims out, no good. Putback is good though from Cameron Underwood from Lewis and Clark High School out in Spokane. Three-point shot from Isaacson is off the iron, no good. Rebounds to the Trojans. Errant pass taken away by Skagit. Shot up by Iglesia is no good. And up with the jam is Devin Smith from Bountiful High School in Farmington, Utah. And Skagit's going to take a quick break to think about that one. Everett up 7-0. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world.
Just a 30-second timeout, so we are back. Trojans leading 7-0. Just a couple of minutes into this first half. Marquand Williams brings it across. He takes it all the way in himself, rolls that one off the rim. Somebody left the lid on the Skagit side. Mockway with the ball. Up to Martin, out to Mockway. That's off the front iron. He gets his own rebound with a little help back there from Devin Smith. Underwood shot, no good. Smith with the rebound, taken away. And we get a whistle. A reach-in foul on Devin Smith. Skagit with the ball. Williams brings it across. Hands off to Santana. Drives underneath, kicks that back outside to Williams. Underneath to Thomas, and rolls that one off. Travel called first, though. The shot doesn't even matter. 7-0 Everett lead. Inbounds goes to Martin. He's going to go ahead and take it across. Over to Makwe. Underwood shot is good. Inside the three-point line, 9-0 Trojan lead. Top two teams in the NWAC North facing off here. Number 3 and 4 on the coaches poll for the whole NWAC. Ref says no shot. Foul on Everett before the shot. That's on Bobby Martin. Inbound goes to Willie Thomas III. He gives it up to Santana. Sends it over to Isaacson. To Williams. Williams takes a shot. Nothing but net. Skagit is on the board, 9-2. A little contact between Santana and Underwood. They call that one on Underwood, his first foul. Everett quickly 3 fouls on. Williams brings it across. It's up to Iglesia, over to Santana. Santana for the 3, rattles that one home. Closes within 4, 9-5. Makwe underneath is rejected, but a whistle. That's going to be on Daniel Santana, first foul of the game for Skagit. Ref says no, we're going to shoot right now. Makwe up to the line. Bounces that one in. And Everett leads 10-5. Makwe's second shot rattles home as well. 11-5 Everett lead. Santana with the ball. He's up to Williams. Williams over to Thomas. Back to Williams. Trying to get in, can't do it. Isaacson steps up for the shot. It's good for 2, 11-7. Makwe driving all the way in, kicks that one out to the corner. Goes out to Martin, he's rejected. Nice bit of acting there. Shot up and good. 13-7, Trojan lead. Thomas complaining about the elbow. And it looks like the ref's going to talk about it, or are we taking a timeout? I think the refs are going to have a little timeout as they're going to check the instant replay and see if there was any contact there. And if so, if it was intentional or incidental. Trojans lead 13-7. We are almost 5 minutes into this contest. Still plenty of basketball left and some more seats available underneath us if you want to come out. They've got the concession stand going as well. Popcorn, hot dogs, and I can vouch for the hot dogs. I try and get one every time they've got them down there. They are the big hot dogs with the big stadium buns. Not the little skimpy ones that you get here and there. Yeah, the refs are done talking about it. Well, they're done looking at it, but they're going to talk about it some more. they're going to talk about it even more. All right, looks like we're going to give the verdict to the coaches. Watching close to Mike Troutman to see his reaction. He's arguing a little bit, so I'm guessing it did not go Everett's way. No fouls called, but I'm guessing that they just warned everybody to keep the elbows in a little bit. Skagit with the ball. Williams gives off to A.J. Chappell in the ball game now. For Daniel Santana, back to Williams. He puts it up off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Devin Smith. Gives up to Mockway. Mockway to Underwood. Underwood to Devin Smith, who gets pickpocketed. Willie Thomas III takes it all the way, lays it up and in. 13-9 Everett lead. Lead trimmed to 4 points. Underwood working in, gives up to Walker. Back to Underwood, he tries to work his way underneath, and a little bumping going on. Ball goes back to Skagit. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Trojans lead 13-9. We'll be back right after this on Trojans Live.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
Congratulations to Pat Metcalf, the winner of today's Best Seat in the House from Bihar Furniture. We've got a nice two-seater recliner down there, one of those with the cup holders in the middle. And if you come down here, you can enter for a chance to sit there for the ball game, and you'll also be entered to win the actual piece of furniture at the end of the season, as they'll be giving that away once everything is wrapped up. Thanks to Bihars for that. And timeout wrapping up. We are just about ready to get underway. All right, here we go. Marquand Williams brings it across. Sends it over to Isaacson, back to Williams. Back to Isaacson, over to Thomas. Thomas stops, takes a shot. Rims off, no good. Mockway brings it across. It's into Smith. Outside to Underwood. Tries to get it to Mockway, but that's poked away. Up and in, that's good for A.J. Chappell. Cuts the Everett lead to 2. Chappell reaching in there, gets the foul, his first for the ball game. Second team foul on Skagit. They're starting to catch up. Substitution sends Devin Smith to arrest. Brings in Siebold. He takes the ball. Off to Martin. Martin works around, back to Siebold. Drives. Nice little put up there. 15-11 Everett leads. Elijah Siebold from Puyallup High School. Anthony Iglesia with the ball. Sends it out to Caleb Sheldon in the game now. Underneath to Daniel Sharp, another sub. That one's no good. Mockway with the ball. Sends that out to Siebold. Siebold drops it in for three. 18-11. Everett leads by 7. Iglesia can't drive in there. Taken away. Makwe with the ball. Sends it out to Siebold. Siebold passes it outside. Eventually works its way back to him and gets taken away by Iglesia. All alone, he puts it up for 2. Makes it a 5-point ball game. Makwe has a few words for his teammates on that. Their focus again. That one up. That one looked like it was off Skagit, but they're going to say that P.O. was the last one and give the ball back to the Cardinals. 5-point ball game. Joe Crumley in. Defending at half court. Santana takes that one in for 2. And it's a 3-point game. Makwe directs some traffic as he comes across. To Martin. Martin works around. Back to P.O. Falling down, can't quite get the 3 to drop, but the rebounds pulled in by Bobby Martin. Back to Makwe. Makwe takes it all the way into the hoop for 2. 20-15, Everett leads. A.J. Chappell brings it across. Out to Santana. Oh, we got a foul there, and that's going to be a charge. Taking the charge is Elijah Siebold. Earns the bruises. That'll be the second foul on Daniel Santana. A little confusion here, but we are ready to go again. Bobby Martin trying to get out. Get up to Crumley. Crumley's going to take it across. Over to Makwe. Throws that outside to Bobby Martin. Martin's shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound saved in by Skagit. Quick shot from Anthony Iglesia is no good, and Elijah Siebold is holding his face. Ref's going to call timeout here, as he got smacked right in the bridge of the nose, it looks like. He's going to take a seat, and Devin Smith's going to come in. Crumley to inbounds. Not quite yet. They were inbounding from the wrong spot. Trainer took a quick look at Siebold's face and sent him back to the bench. He's just going to have to stay off of that nose for a little while. Pass inside is poked away by Skagit. Possession stays with the Trojans. Inbounds to Smith. Turns around, puts it up, and it is good. Nice stolen inbounds there. Back to Devin Smith. That one smacked away from him. Flailing shot put up by Marquand Williams. It won't fall, but he draws the foul. That one's going to be the first foul on Tyler Walker for Everett. And we're going to get a timeout with 9:58 left to go in the first half. Trojans lead 22-15. We'll be right back.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
Trojans lead by 7. Brandon Brown going to the line. Brandon Brown from Cascade High School right here in Everett. First of 2 on the way. That one rattles off, no good. Score remains 22-15. Second shot up and good. Caleb Sheldon was the one taking the shot. I got my score sheets backwards. Foul call to Marquand Williams. That one is up and good for Everett, 24-16. Pass stolen away by Makwe. Shot put up by Crumley is no good, but the foul is called on Skagit. That's going to be on Caleb Sheldon from Burlington Edison High School, his first of the game. Foul number 5 for Skagit as they have passed up Everett in the foul column. First shot from Crumley, off the back iron, no good. Crumley's second shot rattles home. Trojans up by 9. Skagit with the ball. To DeMarcus Hall-Shriven in there for Skagit now. Thomas with the ball out to Iglesia. Back to Thomas. His shot is blocked, but we are going to get a foul, blocking foul. I think that's going to be on Siebold. Yes, it was. First foul on Elijah Siebold. Willie Thomas III to the line from Lincoln High School in Tacoma. His first shot rattles in good. That makes it an 8-point difference. Substitution is going to send DeMarcus Hall-Shriven back to the bench. Brings in Marquand Williams again. All starters out there for Skagit with the exception of A.J. Chappell. And that one's no good. Rebound Everett. Cameron Underwood comes down with it. Crumley works his way across. Pass goes to Bobby Martin. He works outside, back to Crumley. Inside. Devin Smith with it, but he travels before he can put it up. Turnover, ball goes to Skagit. Inbound to Marquand Williams. Takes it across. Williams working outside, gets it out to Isaacson, who puts up a three and drains it. That cuts the Everett lead down to 5, 25-20. Crumley over to Seybold. Seybold works around, loses a handle on it, but it goes right to Underwood. Underwood's got to decide what to do with it now. Going to give up to Martin. Martin tries to drive underneath and gets called for the charge. That's his second foul of the ball game. Martin and Smith taking a seat. Williams brings it across. Crumley defends. Blocks it down. Gets the ball right before it's out of bounds. That changes hands about 3 times. Ends up in Makway's grip. Makway brings it across. And they're going to call him for a little push off there. Tries to make a little space for himself. That's his first foul of the contest. Isaacson inbounds to Williams. Crumley works around the pick to stay on him. He's still able to get it up and in for 2. And we've got a 3-point ball game. Crumley brings it across. Stops, gives that one up to Walker. Walker puts it up. Points are to go to count. But he's going to get the shooting foul, go to the line, and that one is the first foul on Willie Thomas III. Oh, not a shooting foul. Inbound goes to Seybold. That gets slapped away, but right back to him. Martin with the ball. Nice move. Gets that right underneath to Tyler Walker for 2. 27-22, Everett leads. Williams calls the play. Stops, takes a shot himself, drops it for 2, 27-24, back to 3. Crumley to Makway. Makway looks like he kind of surprised Underwood with that one, but he gets a hand on it. Shot is no good, though. Williams takes it himself. No, he's going to give off to Thomas. Thomas puts it up for 2, and it's a 1-point game. Crumley across. Out in the corner. Underwood's going to work inside, go for 2. No good, and that one hits the big black line. Skagit basketball, 6:02 to go, and they've got a chance to take the lead. These are the top 2 teams in the NWAC North. 2 of the top 4, according to the coaches' poll, in all of the NWAC. This one could go right down to the wire. Williams takes a shot over Crumley. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Devin Smith. He gives it over to Makway. Piol comes across. Poked away, that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Skagit. Everett maintains possession. Inbounds to Crumley. Back to Makwe. Out to Kremley for three. Off the rim. Shooting just getting a little chilly for Everett. Williams drives in. Doesn't get it to fall, but see what the refs are going to say here. They're going to take a moment to figure out just what was going on. No, they're going to go ahead and call it. Foul on Everett. That one is on Joe Crumley, his first of the ball game. I think they're going to take a look at the replay and see if there's anything else. Okay, we're going to take a timeout. 27-26, 1-point game. We'll be back right after.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
We are back to Larry Walker Court at the Walt Price Student Fitness Center, coming to you live from Everett Community College, Everett, Washington, USA, planet Earth. Trojans lead by 1, but that lead is in jeopardy right now as Marquand Williams is at the line. He's got a chance to tie it up and take the lead here if he can sink both. First shot is good. We are tied at 27. Second shot. Rattles off, rebound to Devin Smith. Makwe with the ball. Tried to give that up to Saybold, almost got it stolen away, but he gets it back. Back to Makwe. Underneath to Smith. Can't get that one to fall. Tie game, Skagit with the ball. Williams puts up the shot, no good, rebound Makwe. Piol brings it back, kicks outside to Saybold. Saybold shot off the rim, no good. Would have been for 3. A.J. Chappell brings this one across. Over to Williams. Outside to Isaacson. 3-pointer no good. Smith with the rebound. Gives up to Makwe, who brings it across. Set over to Walker. Walker to Makwe. Makwe for 3. Off the rim, no good. Shooting just getting ice cold for Everett. Need to thaw that back out as Willie Thomas III drops out what in gives Skagit the 2-point lead, 29-27. Crumley working his way in against Anthony Iglesia. Iglesia pokes that one out of bounds. Ball stays with the Trojans. Inbounds to Walker. Walker to Makwe. Makwe to Saybold. Saybold works inside, almost has it taken away, but he manages to get that back out. Devin Smith, that one rolls around and falls off. Outside to Thomas. Thomas to DeMarcus Hall-Shriven, and he puts it up for two. 31-27, Skagit leads. Everett needs to get a few to fall here. Mockway stops. Off the front iron, no good. Sable steals it away but can't control it. It gets knocked right under the hoop. Up for two for Skagit. And it's a 5-point ball game, and Tyler Walker wants timeout. They're going to go and talk about it. 27 for Everett, 33 for Skagit, 5-point ball game. 2:46 to go. We'll be back after this.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Back for the 32nd timeout. 33-27. Skagit Cardinals lead over your Everett Trojans. Everett, hopefully they figured out what's going on with their shooting, as it has just been ice cold through the last few minutes of this half. Mockway working his way back. Over to Walker. Walker to Saybold. Saybold's three rattles out, no good. That one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Everett. Skagit ball. Williams gives over to Isaacson. Isaacson drives in, puts that one up for two. And the Skagit run continues, 35-27. Cardinals lead by 8. Ball goes to Saybold. Saybold drives. And it's called for a charge. That's going to be his second foul of the ball game. 9th team foul for Everett. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Game just turning on the Trojans in the last few minutes. Williams takes a shot himself. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Skagit. Thomas with a three-pointer. That's off the rim. Mockway with the rebound. Got to take advantage of the Skagit miss now. Piol working his way around. Loses a handle on that and out of bounds. Last touch by Skagit. Tyler Walker inbounds to Mockway. Back into Walker, outside to Underwood. Underwood's three is no good. Rebound, Skagit. Glacia with the ball, 1 minute to go. Williams back outside. Over to Isaacson, rattles out, no good. 45 seconds on the clock. Mockway works his way in, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Saybold. Saybold's three. That one finally falls. 35-30 Skagit lead now. Williams with the ball. Shot clock off, and we are out of time. And that's how we end the first half, 35-30, Skagit leading your Everett Trojans. We're going to take a little break for halftime, tabulate the stats. I'll be back in a little while with a quick look at stats. We'll have halftime or second half action coming up in 15 minutes. You're watching Trojans Live.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success, even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. So I'm going for the big things, yeah.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Well, taking a look at the stat line and the shooting, yeah, it plummeted a little bit. Trojans 41.4% shooting from the field, 12 of 29. Skagit exactly 50%. They are 15 of 30. From beyond the three-point arc, they're 2 of 8, 25%. Everett is 3 of 11 for 27.3%. Free throw line, Everett doing a little better. They are 3 of 4 for 75%, while Skagit is 50%. They've dropped 3 in 6 tries. Look at other stats. Trojans with 11 turnovers to Skagit 6. Points off turnovers, Skagit taking advantage of those with 14 points to Everett's 3. Total rebounds, Everett leading on the boards all around, 20 total rebounds to 14 for Skagit. 4 offensive boards to 1, 16 defensive rebounds to 13. Everett leads in assists, blocks are even at 1 apiece. Steals, Skagit has a little lead there, 5 to 4. Points off the bench, Everett's bench has scored 9. Skagit's has scored 4. Second chance points, Everett's getting the second putback for 4 second chance points. Skagit not yet scoring a second chance point, but they are shooting a little better the first time. And points in the paint, 18 for Skagit to 16 for Everett. Those are pretty close. Taking a look at scoring stats. Starting off with Skagit, 9 points from Cade Isaacson. He's shooting 4 for 7, 1 for 4 from three-point range. Marquand Williams has 8. Willie Thomas III, 7. Santana with 5. Iglesia, Chappell, and Hall Shriven each have 2 apiece. For your Trojans, they are led by Sabold's 8. Sabold is 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 4 outside the arc. Mockway and Smith each have 6. Walker with 5. Underwood with 4. And Crumley is wrapping up the scoring with his 1 point at the line. 4.5 minutes to go here at halftime. Trojans coming out to warm up. We'll be back to action in just a few minutes. And we are ready to get underway. Halftime clock winding down. Skagit's going to start with the ball in the second half, and Everett needs to get the shooting warmed up. And here we go. Inbound pass goes to Marquand Williams. They work around the outside. Back to Williams. Iglesia into Thomas. Thomas with the 2. Takes it sweet time, but eventually falls. Skagit up 37-30. Underwood working his way in. Loses the handle on that one, but Everett gets it back. Devin Smith with the put up, and Everett's on the board in the second half. Makes it a 5-point game again. Williams working in. Gives that off. Tight defense by Tyler Walker there. Rebound by Smith. Mockway working his way up there. That's slapped away by Thomas. Second foul on Piol. First foul of the second half. Santana works his way in, takes a shot himself, bounces around, no good. Mockway with the rebound. Piol gets it out to Martin. Martin over into the corner. Underwood with the ball. That one doesn't want to fall. No good. Skagit with a 5-point lead from the corner. No good from Iglesia. Rebound Everett. Whistle. Travel call on Everett. Ball goes back to Skagit. Williams to Santana, back to Williams. He'll take the shot. Drops that one in just inside the arc for 2. Makes it a 7-point game. Not quite able to corral that one on the line is Mockway, and that's going to be a turnover. Pleading his case. Coach Troutman not happy about what went on either. Williams brings it across. Taking his time, trying to set something up. To Iglesia. Iglesia tries to get it in, gets it to Thomas. Thomas off the front iron, no good. A rebound Walker. Underwood tries to take that in, gets it smacked away by Thomas. Ball's taken back. Get a whistle on the court. That's going to be a foul on Marquand Williams, his second of the ball game. Trojans keep the ball. It's out to Bobby Martin. Martin will bring it across. Gives it up to Underwood. Underwood out to Walker. Walker drops that one for 3. The free ball finally falls for Everett. Cuts the deficit to 4, 39-35. Williams into Thomas. Thomas puts it up for 2. Makes it 7 again. Mockway. Over to Underwood. Out to Walker. Walker to Martin. Back to Walker. That one's out of bounds. Last touched by Everett. Ball turns back over to the Skagit. A.J. Chappell back in for the Cardinals. Santana with the ball. Back out to Williams. To Isaacson, his 3 is no good. Rebound by Mockway. Underwood trying to work it in. Taken away by Skagit. Nice block by Underwood. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball stays with the Cardinals. But denied at the hoop. Going to have to work a little more if they want that one. Off the back iron, no good. Physical try for the rebound. We get a whistle. That's going to be called on Everett. Looks like Bobby Martin. Yep, Bobby Martin gets his 3rd foul of the game. Skagit basketball. Martin still trying to smother him out there. Nothing but air. Underwood with the ball. Behind the back. Pass underneath. Oh, the easy rebound rolls off the other side. No good. Martin may have been a little upset about that when not falling, and he gets called for the foul, his 3rd of the match. No, his 4th, pardon me. And we are going to get a timeout on the floor. 14:51 left to go. Skagit leads 41-35. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
We've got home basketball dates every Wednesday all January long. Next Wednesday, Whatcom is coming into town. Or pardon me, Saturday we're at Whatcom. Next Wednesday it's going to be Shoreline. 5 o'clock for the women's game, 7 o'clock for the men. Skagit with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Chappell with the ball, drives in. Doesn't get that one to fall. Rebound goes to Thomas. His putback doesn't fall. Up to Crumley. Crumley gives off to Devin Smith, and he rolls it up and in for 2. Cuts the deficit to 4, 41-37. Chappell to Williams. Williams puts that one up, rolls all the way around and drops in good. 43-37. Mockweed, Underwood. Underwood out to Crumley. Crumley to Walker, Walker to Crumley. Crumley shot off the rim, no good. Rebound and put back from Devin Smith is good. Takes it to a 4-point ball game. Stop and shot by Williams. That's good. We're back up to 6. Crumley working his way in. Gives off to Muckway. Peel sends it outside. Back to Peel. And he travels with the ball. Turnover. Ball goes back to the Cardinals. Anthony Iglesia bringing it across. Sends it out to Isaacson. Isaacson over to Santana, and we get a whistle. Technical foul. They send Anthony Iglesia to the line. They haven't put up who it's on, so I'm wondering if it was either on the bench or on the team. Second shot is up and good. They get 2 and possession. That pushes the Skagit lead to 8. Another whistle stops action. Inbounds to Chappell. Chappell to Hall Shriven. He puts it up. It's good, and he's going to go for one more. Skagit lead is into double digits, 10 points now. That one is Devin Smith's second foul of the game. Isaacson is going to take a seat. Caleb Sheldon comes in for Skagit. First one, bounces out. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Everett. Skagit ball again. 49-39, 10-point Cardinals lead. And make it 12. Daniel Sharp from Kamiak High School with the 2. Peel to Crumley. Crumley shot. Drops in good for 2. Cuts the deficit back to 10. Still plenty of time left, a little over a dozen minutes to go. Everett just needs to settle down and get some shots to fall and stop that from happening. 3-point shot makes that a 13-point ball game. Crumley gives up to Muckway. Whistle and a foul. First foul on Caleb Sheldon. Inbounds from Saybold to Crumley. Crumley dribbles between his legs, working his way in. Gets it to Saybold. Saybold off the glass and good. 2 points for Everett. Cuts the deficit to 11. Williams working his way in. Whistle blows. That one is on Skagit. Ball goes back to Everett. Now we need to take advantage. Inbounds to Crumley. Guarded by Williams. Gives up to Makwe. Makwe to Saybold. Back to Makwe. Stops, takes the two, rattles off, no good. Rebound, Skagit. Glacia with the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Takes a long three. That's no good. Rebound, Saybold. He gives up to Makwe. Piol to Crumley. Crumley to Piol for three. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound, Skagit for a moment. Never gets it back. Devin Smith out to Crumley to Makwe. Makwe works his way all the way underneath. Puts that one back for two. And Everett's got it back down to a single digit. 54-45, 9-point difference. Williams taking his time. Crumley works around the pick there. Williams fade away, no good. Crumley with a rebound. Everett a chance to whittle away a little more. Crumley to Walker to Makwe. Piol works in, gives it to Saybold. Saybold into Devin Smith. He puts it up, no good, but he draws the foul. That is going to be on Caleb Sheldon, his third foul of the game. Yeah, it looks like we are going to take a timeout. Everett trailing Skagit 54-45. We'll be back right after this.
Amazing, diverse, beautiful community. When new students ask me how to describe Everett Community College, this is what I say. I'm proud that I chose EVCC. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
We're back to Everett Community College, coming to you live from Larry Walker Court, where the Trojans are battling their way back. They're down by 9, 54-45, and at the line is Devin Smith to shoot two. Smith's first shot, perfect. Cuts it to 8. Everett had an early lead in this ball game, and then shooting just got chilly in the end of the first half. 54-47 now. 7 points back. Glacia gets it over to Thomas. Thomas's shot is no good. Rebound, Makwe. And he gets tripped up on the way back. Goes down hard, but he's just fine. Foul called on Marquand Williams, his third. Williams going to sit down. Santana coming in. Goes to Martin. Martin works his way in. Gives it outside to Saybold. Saybold for three. Drops it in good. And we got a 4-point ball game. 9 minutes to go. Driving in is Iglesia. He kicks it back out. Santana with the ball. Hall Shriven gives it outside to Iglesia again. 4 seconds on the shot clock. That one is way short. Saybold brings it in all the way himself, off the glass, and good. We are within 2. Trojans fighting their way back. Anthony Iglesia with the ball, gives up to Santana. Daniel Santana over to Hall Shriven. Shriven to Isaacson, to Thomas. Back to Hall Shriven. Off the front iron, no good. Cardinals turn for a little chilly shooting. Everett with a chance to tie or take the lead. Going for the tie. Blocked down out of bounds. Last touched by Skagit. Trojans get the ball back. Inbounds to Saybold. Off the iron, no good, but poked away and rebounded is Keo Makwe. Crumley with the ball, back to Saybold. That one is off his hands, out of bounds. Turnover to Skagit. Everett down by 2. 7.5 minutes to go. Williams back in the game, takes it across. Goes over to Santana. Santana takes it all the way up for 2. 56-52 Skagit lead. Crumley with the ball. 7 minutes to go. Makwe. Whistle. Stops action. And the foul is going to be called on number 23, DeMarcus Hall Shriven. That is his first foul of the game, and he's going to go ahead and sit down. And say that's a non-shooting foul. Inbounds to Crumley. Crumley gives up to Martin. Martin to Saybold. Saybold to Makwe. Heel shot misses the iron completely. Rebound Skagit. Marquand Williams takes the shot from 3-point range. Off the back iron, but he draws the foul, and he's going to shoot 3. That one is called on Joe Crumley, his second of the ball game. Marquand Williams up to the line. Number 1 is good. 5-point game. Number 2, also good. 6-point game. And the third shot, that one's no good. 58-52, Skagit leads by 6. Makwe takes it in. Shot off the glass is good. Cuts it to 4 again. Everett got as close as 2 before it widened out again. Working their way back. Williams with the ball. Isaacson with the 3, no good. Rebound by P.O. Makwe brings it across. We got a whistle. And that is going to be a foul on Daniel Santana. His third foul, 16th foul for Skagit. Anthony Iglesias going to take a seat for Skagit. Inbounds, works its way to Makwe. Passes off to Seabold. Seabold working inside. Kicks that out. It's back outside to Makwe. He stops, shoots for two, no good. Rebound Skagit. 4-point game, Skagit's ball. Long pass to Thomas. He takes the shot. Comes well short, but he's going to get the foul. That's going to be the second foul on Tyler Walker. Willie Thomas III from Lincoln High School in Tacoma steps up to the line in his bright orange shoes. First of two is good. It's a 5-point ball game. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Williams takes a seat again. Coming in for Everett is Underwood. Bobby Martin's going to take a rest. Thomas's second shot is up, and it's good as well. 6-point ball game, 60-54. Makwe with the ball. Works his way across. To Seabold. And foul called on Skagit. Is going to send Seabold to the line. Looks like that's going to be on, it's going to be on Willie Thomas III. His second foul of the ball game. Seabold at the line. Everett down by 6. Make it 5. He's shooting 1 and 1. Gets one, earns the second. Seven fouls for Skagit, 6 for Everett. Second shot is good. And we're back to a 4-point difference. Iglesias brings it across. Gives it up to Chappell. Out to Isaacson. Back to Chappell. Chappell out to Santana. To Thomas. Back underneath to Iglesias, and that one is good. 6-point difference, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 62-56, Skagit leads. You are watching Trojans Live.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Kind of got an extended timeout here as they were well into the timeout before the timeout clock started, so everybody's getting a little longer break. Still about 20 seconds to go. Skagit leads 62-56. First start of this game, Everett looked like they had it in hand, and then it looked like it was all going to fall apart. And then they got it back together again. And it's slowly been chipping away at Skagit. They've gotten as close as 2 here in the second half, but no further. Current difference is 6 points. Everett with the ball. Crumley inbounds to Pio. Mockway gets it across. Over to Saybold. Saybold to Underwood. Back to Mockway. Out to Walker. To Mockway. Back to Walker. He drives in, loses the handle, gets it back, puts it up and in for 2. 62-58. Chappell brings it across. Gives up to Santana. Santana out to Isaacson. Isaacson back to Chappell. Over to Iglesia. To Santana. To Iglesia. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Puts up an off-balance shot. Everett with the rebound. Mockway gives it up to Underwood. Underwood lays it up and in, and we are back to 2 points. 62-60 Skagit leads. And we are going to get another timeout on the floor. 3:32 to go. 62-60 Skagit leads. We'll be back after this.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success. Even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. So I'm going for the big things, yeah.
Coming out of the timeout, Skagit leads 62-60 on Trojans Live, coming to you from Larry Walker Court in Everett Community College. Part of the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. If you're a student, you get to come in here and use all of this anytime you want for free. Well, anytime they're open. And there's not a basketball game going on. They've got the weight room, the track, all the exercise equipment. Hope to see you here for a ball game and just for regular fitness. Skagit basketball. Marquand Williams back in, and he's taking it across. Goes around, ends up with Thomas. Thomas underneath to Santana. Santana guarded by Underwood. Outside for the 3 from Iglesia, no good. Everett basketball, we got a whistle. Foul's going to be called on Daniel Santana, and that is foul number 4 on Santana. The 8th team foul for Skagit. Cameron Underwood from Lewis and Clark High School. First shot of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound Skagit. Beautiful play and shot from Saybold. That's going to blow the whistle and say, no, that doesn't count. And the ball is going back to Skagit as the foul is called on Everett. That's on Joe Crumley, his third. Santana gives up to Iglesia. Over to Williams. Williams shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Makwe. Biol working in. Loses a handle on that. Thomas over to Williams. He puts it up, rolls around, and it is good. 4-point ball game. 2:15 to go. Crumley with the ball. Crosses midcourt. Sable. Sable kind of flings it up, gets the foul. It's a shooting foul, and he'll go for two. Just inside of 2 minutes to go. Sable steps up. First shot, up and good. Sable perfect from the free throw line. Second shot is good as well. We're back to a 2-point game. Minute 55. Tight ball game between the top two teams in the NWAC North. Everett, defending NWAC North champs, hoping to make it 3 years running. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Goes out to Williams. Iglesia, 2 seconds. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Sable. Gives that over to Makwe. And we are going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. 64-62, Skagit leads by 2. We'll be back right after this.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Still in the timeout. You are watching Trojans live. Trojans taking on the Skagit Valley Cardinals. Skagit up by 2, 64-62. As time is running short, and Pio Makwe, he is getting his ankle taped up. He is over on the trainer's table, getting his left ankle wrapped. It's like the wrap is done, getting the sock back on it, so hopefully he can come back out soon as Everett inbounds. Crumley with the ball. Working his way in. Inside. Rejected is Walker, but he gets the foul. And that's going to send him to the line with a chance to tie the whole shebang up. Walker up to the line. First shot is good. We got a 1-point game. From Orem, Utah, Timpanogos High School, comes Tyler Walker, and we are even at 64. Williams with the ball. He gives up to Iglesia. Getting rowdy. Iglesia working in off the Thomas pick. Outside, three-pointer is good. That one hurts. Now we are going to get another timeout. 67-64, 45.3 seconds left to go, and we will be back right after this.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Well, Saturday, Everett's traveling down to Whatcom. 4 o'clock women's game, 6 o'clock men's game. We're traveling, I should say, up to Whatcom. Hope to see people hitting the road for that. Our next few broadcasts are all going to be on Wednesdays. All our home games are Wednesdays. Come on down here or watch us on Trojans Live. Next Wednesday, the 15th, is Shoreline in town. Following Wednesday, the 22nd, is Olympic. And then the January games wrap up on Wednesday, the 29th, with Bellevue in town. All of those games, 5 o'clock for the women's match, 7 o'clock for the men. All right, 46.1 seconds to go. 3-point ball game again. Everett just tied it up. And then the three-pointer put Skagit back on top. Bobby Martin inbounding. Is it up to Underwood? Underwood to Crumley. Crumley works across half court. Peel still on the bench. Crumley with a nice move. And now we get the whistle. And that's going to be... Okay, Everett basketball still. So we're issuing a warning. Inbounds to Crumley. Crumley works his way around. Gives it up to Martin. Martin for three. Rattles out. No good. Rebound goes to Everett, but the foul is going to be on the Trojans. And that is going to be the fifth foul on Bobby Martin. Bobby Martin is just fouled out. And that is a dagger. The three-pointer rattles out, and then the foul is called on the rebound in Skagit's favor. That's going to send Cade Isaacson to the line. First shot. Rolls off, no good. Everett basketball, 20 seconds to go. Whistle blows, we got a timeout. And we're going to take a quick timeout. 19.7 seconds to go. 67-64 Skagit leads right after.
Hi, my name is Chuck Watts from Z Sport. When this car has an engine in it, it only uses AMSOIL synthetic motor oil. I invite you this month to try an AMSOIL synthetic oil change for yourself, only at Z Sport Automotive.
Coming out of the timeout at Larry Walker Court, you are watching Trojans Live. Skagit Cardinals 67, Everett 64, 3-point ball game. Trojans with the basketball, 19.7 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. Crumley inbounds to Piol. Makwi back in the ball game for this last effort. Oh, did that hit the end line? That hit the end line. Tried to skip the pass over to Saybold. Open in the corner, ready for the three, and it just catches the big bad black line. 13.2. Inbounds contested. And the foul. 12.3 seconds. Skagit up by 3, a chance to make it 5. That's 9 team fouls for Everett. Third foul on Walker. That sends Willie Thomas the third to the line. And that one's good. 4-point game. Seabold going all the way back to the far corner. That one is good. Mockway is going to work his way up. Seabold for the 3. Rattles off, no good. Rebound Skagit, and that is going to wrap this one up. Last shot rolls out, no good, but it's Skagit 69, Everett 64. Trojans fall to the Cardinals by 5 points. We're going to take a little break. We'll take a look at some stats. We'll see if we get interviews. This is a tough loss, so I wouldn't blame them if they don't want to come up here and talk. We'll have plenty of other games that we can get some interviews if they don't want to. If they don't feel like coming up here and opening up to me. But we'll see what happens. We're going to take a short break, come back with a quick look at stats, and be back after this.
I'm Paulo Mendes.
And I'm Annie Limis.
Welcome to Everett Community College.
We're here in Whitehorse Hall, home to our visual arts, physical sciences, and journalism programs. Here, students can focus on skill development in studio art, photography, graphic design, web design, and more, with access to all the professional equipment they'll need. It's also home to The Clipper, EVCC's award-winning student newspaper, where students get hands-on, real-life experience via the printed publication and continuously updated multimedia website. Whitehorse also hosts our physical science programs, which include astronomy, atmospheric science, chemistry, computer science, engineering, geoscience, oceanography, and physics.
Hi, Annie.
Hey, Paulo. All fueled up and ready to go?
Yeah, we're about to head across the street and check out Liberty Hall. Want to come along?
Thanks, but I think I'm going to head over to the Student Fitness Center for a quick workout.
Okay, cool. Catch up with you later.
All right.
Liberty Hall is one of the newest buildings on campus. It's home to EVCC's health sciences and public safety programs, which include nursing, medical assisting, criminal justice and fire science, among others. Liberty has its own bookstore, where students can buy health science supplies or grab a snack. Whoa, look at the time. I need to get to MTech. Let me drop you off with Annie on the way.
Oh, hi, that was quick. Welcome to the Walt Price Student Fitness Center. Students enrolled at EVCC have free access to the fitness center. Just show your student ID to use the weight room, treadmills, or climbing wall anytime the gym is open. Physical education, yoga, and kickboxing classes are offered, and the Student Fitness Center is home to the Trojans, EVCC's 11 athletic teams, which include soccer, baseball, softball, basketball, track and field, cross country, and women's volleyball. Plus, it's a great place to unwind after a tough test or too many hours of studying. Hey, Paulo wants to know if you want to check out MTech. I'll tell him you're on your way.
You made it! For the next part of our tour, I thought I would show you around MTech, the Advanced Manufacturing Training and Education Center. MTech offers certificates that build to a college degree and family-wage jobs in the manufacturing industry. Programs include manufacturing pre-employment, engineering technology, composites technician, welding and fabrication, precision machining, and mechatronics. MTech students get the opportunity to work on exciting projects, like building radio-controlled cars and drones. Well, I better get back to class. Why don't you join Annie up in Park Student Union to finish up on our tour?
Hi, glad you found your way up from Amtech. This is Park Student Union, kind of the hub for students on campus. This is where students enroll, register, pay tuition, buy parking permits, bus passes, and more. It's also home to Student Life, EVCC's Center for Leadership, Inclusion, Fun, and Engagement. With over 40 student clubs and organizations, information about campus event, and student leadership opportunities, Student Life is a great place for students to get involved and connected to campus. You can also find out about student housing through Student Life. Living on campus is a great way to meet friends, and student housing residents are only steps away from classes, the fitness center, transit center, and more. Another great feature of Parks is the Parks Cafe. With a great variety of food at reasonable prices, Parks Cafe is a great place to eat, study, or just hang out with friends. Parks is also where students can get their student ID and buy their books.
Hey, how did it go?
Great, we're just wrapping up.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us for a tour of EVCC.
Hopefully we've given you a taste of what EVCC is all about.
If you'd like to learn more about how you can become a student here, visit the website.
Or better yet, schedule a tour and see everything EVCC has to offer. Bye!
And we are back with some final stats. Looking at shooting percentages, Everett actually came back and came out on top percentage-wise. 43.5% from the field to 42.2% for Skagit. 3-point, 29.4% to 23.5%. And free throw shooting percentage, they were 84.6% to 64.7%, but when you give them more shots, percentages don't always work your way. 69-64 is the final. Skagit over Everett. We'll take a quick look at individual stats. Start off with the visitors. Marquand Williams led scoring with 18 points. Willie Thomas III followed up with 15, and Daniel Santana rounded out double figures with 10. They were followed by 9 from Isaacson, 7 from Hall Shriven, 6 from Iglesia, and 2 apiece from Chappell and Sharp. Your Trojans, Elijah Siebold led all scorers with 19 points. Devin Smith had 14, 12 apiece from Makwe and Walker. Scoring was rounded out by Underwood with 4 and Crumley with 3. Well, looks like that's it. We are going to let them talk down in the locker room, not expect anybody to come up for interviews, so we are just going to wrap it up here. We'll be back on the air next Wednesday, 5 o'clock for the women's game, 7 o'clock for the men's, as Shoreline is coming into town. But if you want to catch Trojan basketball on the road, they'll be up in Orca territory, Whatcom Community College on Saturday, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock for the women's and men's games, respectively. I'm Michael Ghost. We'll catch you next week. Till then, good night.